Now we travel to El Salvador, specifically to a cemetery, the place where Henry Urbex was doing a live broadcast for his TikTok channel. It was the early morning hours. Henry was moving forward with his flashlight between graves and deteriorated structures, when suddenly his camera captured a sequence so strange that even he froze in place.
Dios mío, Señor Jesucristo. La sangre de Cristo tiene poder y me protege de todo mal. Huevo, raza. Esto está feo. Allá está parada todavía, ve. Y me está viendo en dos patas, ve. Allá está, ve. Y me sigue viendo, raza. Raza, me sigue viendo en dos patas. No mames. Allá está, ve. Miren, ve. Miren, ve, en dos patas, ve. Como que está bailando, ve. Ese es un demonio, raza. No mames, ese es un demonio. Oh, la bestia. Grábenlo, grábenlo, grábenlo. Vean, raza. Mírenle. Mírenlo, raza. Dios. Miren, 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 miren. Miren cómo baila. Vean. Dios. Miren, raza, está parada en dos patas, ve. Vean, 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 vean. Miren cómo le hace, ve. Miren cómo le hace, ve. Dios. Miren. A la madre, miren, raza. No mames. Ay, este calofrío me dio, güey. Ay, Dios mío. Ya se bajó, ya se bajó. Miren, se bajó, se bajó, se bajó. Miren, 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 miren. Se bajó, miren. Miren, se bajó, miren. Dios, raza. Dios. Miren, miren, miren. Ya no está parada, miren. Miren, 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 miren. Miren la raza, Dios.
What you saw is not only disturbing, but also real. The presence of a white goat in an environment as creepy and dark as an abandoned cemetery is pretty eerie, to say the least. Just look at what this goat is doing. The creature appears standing on two legs, completely upright, and then, according to Henry's description, it takes a couple of steps, as if trying to dance. Take a good look. Seconds later, it falls back onto its four legs, as if nothing had happened. It's true that some goats can stand on two legs to reach food or high branches. But here, that argument falls apart completely. The goat is next to the edge of a small pond, in an open space with no trees, no bushes, nothing to justify that posture. And even less so, such strange movement. Additionally, let's remember that all this happened live at the time, without any cut or editing. There was no time to prepare a prank or a visual trick. What we saw is what occurred in that moment. And precisely because of this, this recording has generated so much unease among those who witnessed it. What do you think? Are we looking at simple animal behavior? Was there something more in that cemetery? As always, you be the judge.
This is Angelo, from the YouTube channel Exploring with Angelo. He set out on another trip into the woods, bringing all the necessary gear with him, unaware that this time he would encounter something deeply unsettling. When night fell, Angelo used his flashlight to try and make his way out of the dense dark forest as quickly as possible. But within minutes, something happened. That creeping sense of unease, as if someone was watching. At first, Angelo told himself it was just nerves.
Thought I heard something over here too. Oh, what the f-
Oh, there's somebody standing. A weirdo?
Hi? Can I help you? What the f-
Fight or flight!
Okay, that's creepy.
Got the super soaker out.
What are you doing? Okay, this is really weird. What the hell?
The roads are close by and there's beautiful lights, so there's houses, so this might just be a really nasty person.
Why are you just standing there?
Oh, he has gloves on too and a flashlight.
Okay, this is
getting really weird. Hello? Okay. Why is he just standing there? Yeah, I don't know what your problem is, but...
have to leave, or... I mean, what else is there to do?
What is his deal? Okay, he just like motioned towards me. Where the hell is he going?
A hooded man was standing by a tree, his face hidden in the shadows. Angelo tried to make contact, hoping for some kind of response, but the man didn't move. He simply stared silently. With adrenaline surging, Angelo bolted back through the forest, his flashlight trembling in his hand. Every snapping branch behind him sounded like footsteps. Every shifting shadow seemed to close in. Finally, after a long, frantic run, he made it out of the woods, reached his car, locked the doors, and drove away. His heart was pounding wildly. What had started as a curious adventure turned into a night he would never forget.
I mean, you just have to leave that person alone and, yeah, just do your own thing, I suppose, because what can you really do in this situation, right? The following was a video from the early 2000s that apparently had been shared by a group of friends who were investigating an urban legend. It is said that this house was used for many evil rituals in the past, and that to this day the spirits of long-forgotten times can still be seen ever so often. Of course, the group didn't think these ghost stories to be valid, and they searched one particular room, which, based on their report, felt a bit strange. As they were investigating the collapsed floor, there appeared an anomaly in the background. A transparent-looking thing is coming out of the floorboard. It has two black holes for eyes, which makes the cameraman retreat in fear, making the group believe that this was a real ghost for sure. Could this be? Maybe the ghost stories are true after all. The man in the following video states that ever since moving into a new place, paranormal activity started unfolding that startled him and his family really badly. It got so frequent that he even started recording it now.
If anybody's here, I'm calling cops. No!
Apparently, the scary activity is still going on, and the man has no idea how to get rid of this evil.
No! No!
The next videos were recorded by Chris, who, after dabbling with a Ouija board when his cousin stayed over, had to deal with some terrifying activity. And easy to say, he had opened a door to something from another world.
I heard it, but I didn't see it. I still hear it. You can hear that, can't you? I can. Sound like tapping. Everybody's like, oh, it's the hutch. It's the hutch. It's like the second time tonight.
Something invisible seems to be playing around with this man's furniture and even spooking his dog. Let's see how this case develops in the future. The next clip was uploaded by user Arachnid Altruistic, and he states that the footage we are seeing here was filmed off another person's phone at a get-together. The incident in question was rather creepy, however. The video was filmed in a hospital during the preparation for a going-away party for one of the hospital's staff. We can see a nurse who is pushing a cart with some unfolded boxes. The young woman who had captured her colleague explains that she was recording several videos of her, only a few seconds apart from each other. In one of the short clips, something rather eerie was captured.
That's it?
You see that?
Yeah.
The next clip is okay. That's the person that does not exist.
And then scroll?
And then
he
gone.
disappears.
He disappears. You kind of see a little shadow there pop up and gone. And then all you see is Wendy's belly.
Interesting.
But his face, if you go a little slower, you can see it completely. And it goes to the frame. There, you can catch his face.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Wait, scroll all the way.
And then he's gone.
I want to look at the shadow.
And the shadow pops up right here, there, and gone. It's not Wendy's shadow.
A strange head is popping up right behind the stack of boxes. Nobody knew this person though, or had seen him ever before. Also, the head can only be seen for a couple of frames before disappearing to the left, only to possibly pop up once more. The staff stated that the workers were pretty terrified after watching the video. And there are many who believe that this might have been the spirit of somebody who's still lingering around in the hospital after passing. Maybe participating in the preparations. Who knows? Now we look at a man who lives by himself with his cat Loki and has been picking up pretty odd sounds for quite some time. He owns an antique African mask that he purchased at a yard sale, together with a different mask that he later resold. He's owned this mask for roughly 12 months now, but he's only displayed it within his residence for recent months. However, lately the strange occurrences in his house have been intensifying. On the 18th of November, he records a video to display the mask closely when something disturbing gets captured.
A few people wanted to see the mask up close, so here it is. His big chin. Yeah, you can see inside. It's all, you can see where it's been carved out with a tool. Just about to see the markings there, the chisel. And it has a really weird smell to it. Kind of like a burnt kind of wood, musty wood smell. But I have no idea how old it is. Not a clue. I'm not going to say super old, but you know, I think it's got a bit of age to it. Could be wrong. If anyone's got any opinions on this after they've seen it up close, what kind of mask it is, how old it might be, no expert, but what the f***? Well, that's not freaky, is it? Jesus Christ. For fuck's sake. I'm tripping over stuff now. Hello? Hello? Oh, fucking hell. Everyone's been saying, why have you got the lights off all the time? The landing light does not work, right? There's no bulb in this light. Because usually I ain't fucking shit scared of going upstairs. But I'm doing this because I just want to try and prove to you all there's nobody in the fucking house but me. And whatever the f this is, fucking with me. Oh! Oh my god! Oh, hell. There was a figure in the window. There was a f***ing silhouette in the window.
Strange sounds can be picked up coming from throughout the residence, then something from the upper floor, and then, when he investigates, what appears to be a shadowy shape can be spotted through the glass, which makes him sprint back to the lower floor. He then chooses to install a surveillance camera watching the front room, and soon after, it records the following. An item in one of the storage units shifts by itself. Then the image of a shadow can be spotted moving through the edge of the photo frame. The following evening, he picks up an unusual noise coming from the lower floor, so he grabs his phone to film it, and this is what he recorded.
Hello? Light on. Shit. Stuff on the floor. Whoa! Fuck!
Hearing continuous tapping noises from below, he decides to investigate, only to discover total chaos. As he dashes back to the upper floor, something is picked up rapidly, racing up behind him. The strange occurrences keep intensifying and happening more often, and he is currently debating whether he should dispose of the mask or not. But until that happens, things might persist.
Hello?
This video was recorded by two friends who were visiting a pretty notorious house. This case was all over the news at the time. A young woman was found that unfortunately had lost her life there. She was kept in the basement by the owner. Horrifying things went down there at the time, and now this house stands abandoned. Keep that in mind. However, somehow it seemed that something still remained there.
This is a freaky house.
Look at the right side window. Is something moving the curtains, perhaps? It almost looks like it.
What was the basement like? Where did it...
And let's look at the window again one more time. It almost appears as if something is standing on the other side of it for a second. How mysterious. Or was it just a reflection from the outside?
This is the basement where the little girl was tortured. Dude, come here. As you can see, this is what the basement looked like. That's fucked.
Oh, hell no. This picture is serious, too.
Dude, I ain't fucking.
There's a picture of the stairs.
Dude, I ain't fucking.
There's a picture of the stairs. You gotta fucking. I swear to God.
Could it be that the girl's spirit could still be stuck to this house? Some people believe that this is the case, unfortunately. But let's hope that it's not true. User LGAP recently moved into a new apartment and claims he's been experiencing numerous supernatural events since settling in. Living alone, he notes that similar occurrences took place in his old house, but they weren't as intense. One day, while recording a video to explain his absence to his followers, something strange happens.
Amigos, no he podido subir Spotlight ni contenido aquí en Snapchat porque me estoy mudando. Apenas acabo de llegar a este departamento completamente nuevo, de verdad, mil disculpas. Pero ya les prometo que ahora sí, en estos días, Estoy solo y me acaban de cerrar la puerta que está atrás de mí, que es la del baño. No es la primera vez que me pasa, justo eso les iba a decir. No es la primera vez que me pasa. No es la primera vez que me pasa, se los juro. Y no hay nadie. No hay nadie. No es la primera vez que me pasa. No hay.
The bathroom door behind him slams shut on its own. Another night he wakes up around 3 a.m. to unsettling noises. Grabbing his phone to document the situation, he ventures out to investigate and captures something truly chilling.
Son las 3:30 de la noche y estoy escuchando ruidos muy extraños. Lo más perturbador de todo es que la luz del baño está prendida y no hay nadie. No hay nadie. Voy a apagarla porque neta me está dando miedo. Hay alguien al fondo. Hay alguien al fondo. Hay alguien al fondo. Ya no hay nadie. Ahí está. ¿Pero por qué? Si la prendo desaparece. No hay nada. No hay nada.
He notices the bathroom lights are on. As he approaches to turn them off, he spots a dark, eerie figure with a pale gray face standing by the door. However, when he flips on the lights, the figure vanishes without a trace. Frightened, he decides to leave the lights on for comfort and tries to go back to sleep. Unfortunately, he's soon awakened again by more disturbing sounds, this time coming from above him.
No hay nadie. No hay nadie. Y esto tiene candado, no se puede abrir. No se puede abrir. ¡Qué mierda! Ay, yo ya me voy de aquí.
Determined to find the source, he heads up the stairs, only to find the attic door swinging open by itself. A creepy figure briefly peeks out from the door before disappearing. But when he goes to investigate, there's no one there. A few days later, the power goes out, prompting him to light candles around his home. As he does, he starts hearing spooky noises coming from outside. What he sees next is truly terrifying.
Hace un rato se me fue la luz y he estado escuchando ruidos muy extraños afuera. Prendí unas velas, pero ya me dio miedo salir, porque ya los ruidos ya empeoraron. Hay alguien parado. Hay alguien parado. Hay alguien parado. ¿Qué quieres? ¿Quién eres? Se le ve la cara pálida. Se le ve la cara pálida. ¿Quién eres? Por favor, ya déjame. Ya déjame. No hay nada. No hay nada. No hay nada. No hay nada.
Right next to the bathroom, he spots a silhouette covered by a black sheet, as if a person were hiding beneath it. But when he pulls the sheet away, he discovers there's no one there. This experience frightens him so much that he decides to call someone to bless his apartment. So was this a genuine ghost encounter, or simply a well-crafted hoax? What do you think? In this video, a concerned mother is recording her daughter due to troubling statements made by the little one. According to her daughter, there's a presence or entity inside the closet causing movement. She managed to catch a glimpse of this activity through the gap beneath the closet door, but couldn't identify who or what was inside. This deeply alarmed the mother because they've been experiencing unusual incidents at home for a while now. Cheryl, the mother, doesn't explicitly detail what transpired, but she's now convinced that something else is happening in their house. One day, while Cheryl is sewing in her room, her daughter, who's playing with her toys nearby, informs her of movement in the closet. Cheryl promptly grabs her phone and starts recording, sharing this unsettling experience.
Hey guys, just wanted to jump on really quick because I had to stop sewing. My daughter just said that something weird really happened and we've been experiencing a lot of strange things lately, just different noises and stuff. Don't mind my mannequins, I sew for a living, so. Can you tell mommy what you just said?
I think there's something under the door.
Under the closet door? Is that what scared you? It's okay. What?
I'm scared.
Let's go, come on.
A chilling mannequin in the room begins to sway on its own before abruptly falling to the ground. Both Cheryl and her daughter are left shaken, as neither of them was close to the mannequin when it moved. They were too far away to have influenced it. Perplexed and unnerved, they hastily exit the room. Cheryl keeps mannequins in her bedroom because she now works as a seamstress from home. Cheryl, however, remains skeptical, especially since strange incidents had been occurring even before she acquired the mannequins just a few months ago. On another occasion, Cheryl's daughter is playing in her mother's room when the following unfolded. Cheryl's daughter approaches the closet, seemingly drawn by a noise from the inside. She scans the area to determine the source of the sound, but finds nothing. So what exactly do you think was captured on camera? Cheryl has yet to provide her interpretation. But many believe that something paranormal might have happened here. Who can say?